Ely there in the middle. And tip is taken and controlled by Lebanon. And it'll get in the hands of Denny. So Denny with it. Driving right down the middle of the floor. No good, but a foul is going to be called. It's going to be the first on Jane Deason. And so Denny will go to the line and shoot two. Right off the bat. First one up for Denny is good. So she will get another look at it. Second one is up and good as well. So Devilettes up by two here early. 2-0 as we are starting this first quarter. Fulcher with it up top, skips it over to Payne. Payne looking down, drives in the paint herself, drops it off to Duke, goes through her legs, and she'll recover. Gets out to Fulcher, decent skip, three. Too strong, rebounded underneath, taken away by Bailey Sells. And here goes Lebanon the other way. It's in the hands of Denny. Denny will pull it back out, and they will reset. Jordan swings it over to the right to Ely. Ely down low. That's number 32, Kendra Brown with the basket. And Lebanon up early, 4-0 on the Lady Bison. Still looking for their first points as we are minutes gone by. Ball down low to Duke. Duke up and under, passes back out. Fulcher, three in the corner. Off the backboard. I don't know how she banked it from that angle, but we'll take it. As Lady Bison down 4-3, getting to their three-quarter court pressure as the ball is back in the hands of Kendra Brown, looking down the floor. We'll get up to Bruce. Bruce down to Eli. Looking for Denny, almost thrown away by a decent. Up to Brown. Kendra Brown for three. Good. Kendra Brown good for three at the top. It is 7-3 now, as we are at 6:30 to play. Jane with the ball back up to Allie Fulcher at the top. Skipped around to Payne. Emmeline get it down low to Duke. Guarded. There comes the double. She'll go up and under and just kind of flicks it in. I don't know how that one went in, but we'll take it. And so Lady Bison down 7-5. As we'll move up the floor. Long pass to Eli is too strong. Go out of bounds. Back to the Lady Bison. Down by two. 6:06 to play. Looking to get things going, get the either tie it up or get the lead back here early. As Emmeline has on left wing, skips it over the top to Deason. Deason looking down low, does not get it down to Duke. Skipped around to Payne. Payne drives in the paint, finds Deason. Back up and around. Fulcher has it now. Lady Bison very, very patient right now, looking for a good opportunity, looking for Kendria down low. But Eli is doing a fine job guarding her. Ball back in the hands of Jane Deason. And back in the hand now, Fulcher and Lady Bison really takes some time off the clock. So we're at 5.5 now. Down to Duke. Little hook shot, too strong. Rebounded by Sells, and here goes Lebanon the other way. A very long possession for the Bison to come up with nothing. As Jordan Denny has it in the front court, finds Bruce on the right wing. Bruce guarded by Parker. We get it to Gregory. Brown, and now it's over to Eli. Down for Brown again. She'll go up for two more, and she's got it. Kendra Brown leading the way right now with 7 for the Lebanon Lady Devils. As Emmeline Payne is going to be called for a walk. They're trying to drive off of the right wing. So a lot of things not going well for the Lady Bison right now. Down 9-5, just under 5 minutes to play. So Coach Jackson will call a timeout. So 4:57. Only one foul's been called so far. Emmeline Payne. As Brown will pitch it over the top. Bailey Sells with her left hand down the left side. Tries to go on Duke. Blocked. Knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by the Lady Bison. And so it'll be Lebanon basketball underneath. So Kendra Brown standing right on top of the eye. Gets a quick little inbounds pass to Island Eli, and she'll lay it in for two. So 11-5 now in favor of Lebanon. As Parker into the paint. Looking to drive. Will drop it off instead. The foul's going to be called on number 10. That's on Morgan Bruce. That's going to be her first, team first of the game. So Station Camp with the basketball up to the top to Fulcher. Allie looking over the corner. Deason gets to Lyles instead. Back up top, Jane has it. Takes a couple dribbles, so we'll hand it off to Parker. Parker up at the top, center court circle. Finds Lyle. Lyle bobbles it, but will recover. She's guarded by Sells. Taking a couple dribbles, pulls it back out. Looking for Fulcher, gets it to her. Swung around, decent. Lady Bison having a hard time getting any sort of penetration here. Everything is about 4 feet out the 3-point line until that pass down to Duke. Duke, little turnaround hook. Another one, she just kind of flicked up there, up and in. But those are real tough shots. As Denny dribbles through the trap, pitches over the top to Sells. Sells passes to Eli, throws it right into the gut of Kendria Duke. As Deason will pick it up then and get it across half court. Parker, Deason, 3, short. Rebound is going to be taken by Denny after boxing out Jaleese Lyle. Denny down the left side, drives, foul's going to be called. This one's going to be on Jaleese Lyle. It's going to be her first, team second. As it is 11-7 right now in favor of Lebanon with 3:37 to play. Jordan Denny back to their free throw stripe. First one's up, and this one's too strong. Couple subs in for Station Camp. Emmeline Payne checks back in for Jaleese Lyle. And for Lebanon, number 5, Jamaica Dowell checks in for Morgan Bruce. So Denny with another shot up, and this one is good. So it's 12-7 now. 12-7, yeah. They tried to get Jaleese Lyle in for Deason, but no time had run off the clock yet, so Jaleese will have to wait. So Station Camp does inbound. Jane Deason still on the floor. As Parker gets it over to Payne, finds Jane Deason on the left wing, dribbles up to the top. Down to the court of Parker, gets it down low to Duke. Duke skips it across to Emmeline. Emmeline into the paint. Is going to draw the foul on number 25. It's on Bailey Sells. Her first, team second. Now Jaleese Lyle will be allowed into the game. And so it is Bison ball. A little confusion on who was supposed to inbound. It does end up being Parker, or Payne to Parker. Samantha will dribble out right to the center circle. We're at 3:15 to play as Lyle has it at the free throw stripe. Tosses it to Fulcher. Fulcher, one dribble left, skips it across to Emmeline Payne. Emmeline drives on Sells to the baseline. No good, but a foul is going to be called from behind. I believe that's going to be on number 25. Oh, they're going to call him 52. They're going to call it an Island Eli. It's going to be her first, team third, as Emmeline will go to the line and shoot 2. First one for the sophomore is up and good. 12-8 now in favor of Lebanon. As Payne will get another look at it, up and good. 12-9. As the Lady Bison still trying to get over this one possession deficit as Sells has it. Takes a couple dribbles, drives on Parker, spins back, gets it to Dow. Into Bruce. Bruce back up top and around, and they will be patient back up top. But 2:50 to play here in this opening quarter of action. Looking down low to Kendra Brown. Gets it to her, up and good. Kendra Brown having herself a game so far in this first quarter with 9. As the pass comes to Lyle, and a quick foul is going to be called on Kendra Brown. That's going to be her first, team fourth. As Morgan Bruce will check in for Jordan Denny. So Lady Bison will inbound. It is Fulcher throwing it down low to Duke. Spins back to her right. Up for 2 is good. Good little move by Kendria, and the lead's back down to 3 for Lebanon's pass. Nearly stolen away from Dow. Dow pitches ahead to Bailey Sells. Sells up for 2. Too strong. Rebounded by Eli. She'll try to put it up. No good. Rebounded by Duke. And here go the Bison. Down by 3. 2:10 to play. Allie with up top. Finds Payne on the left wing. Looking down low. Not able to get it there to Kendria. We'll get it back up top to Jaleese Lyle instead. Lyle's over to Fulcher. Fulcher skips it back to Payne. Now looking down low. Now can almost get it to her. Just a little too high. They're going to say it's tipped by Lebanon. So for Lebanon, number 21, Malia Oldham will check in. And for the Bison, number 32, Maggie Green will make her first appearance in for Jaleese Lyle. As the pass comes in to Emmeline Payne. She'll right there in the paint for 2 is good. Tough shot, but a good move by the sophomore, and the lead's down to 1 for Lebanon. As Brown has it there in the backcourt. Nearly walked. We'll get it to Dow instead. Dow driving to the paint, drops it up over the top to Sells. Shot, no good. Rebound fought for. And they say last touch by, I believe, by Fulcher. So we'll stay Lebanon basketball underneath their baskets. Morgan Bruce will check it in, and she will get it up top to Kendra Bruce. Or Kendra Brown. Now go to Morgan Bruce. She'll take a couple dribbles, trying to drive on Parker, will pull it back out in the hands of Dow. Dow up above the volleyball line, 1:20 to play in this opening quarter, drives to her right. Finds Kendra Brown in the corner. May take an extra step, pass is tipped, and nearly stolen away. It ends up back in the hands of Morgan Bruce for 3. Good. Oh, that was probably the worst person on the floor for the ball to land into her hands. As she steps up and drills the 3. 17-13. Emmeline Payne will shoot a 3. Too strong. Rebounded by Kendra Brown, and Lebanon is able to add to their lead with under a minute to play. Here at 50 seconds. Dow with it up top, guarded by Parker, trying to just get close enough to get a count. Finds Bruce on the left. Bruce will get to Sells at the top, drops it down low to Oldham. And Lebanon will reset on nothing on that little quick hitter. So they'll start again. 35 seconds to play as Kendra Brown is up at the top, guarded by Maggie Green. But Maggie's staying right at the three-point line right now. Letting Kendra Brown run this clock down as far as she wants. We're at 22 seconds now. Still Kendra Brown dribbling, and Maggie Green still looking at her, standing on the three-point line, down to 15. As we'll get it over to Dow. Dow will put it over her head, guarded by Parker closely. Takes a couple dribbles left, comes back to her right. Looking to drive on Samantha. Samantha doing a fine job and blocks her shot. Rebound taken by Payne. About 2 seconds, gets it to Duke. Duke will heave it from three-quarter court, well short. But good job defensively by the Lady Bison. And wrapping up that first quarter down 17-13. So